guys, welcome back to the Katie Bash channel and to a brand new Geekgear unboxing. This is the September 2020 box. Oh my goodness, can we believe we're in September already in this insane year? Just quickly before we open it, I'd like to say the usual thanks for the support the channel has been getting. It's grown quite a bit over this year and I'm very grateful for that. And so thank you very much, and please feel free, if you enjoy what's in this box and this video, to give me a little like below, or hit the like button rather, drop a little comment if you want to, and hit the subscribe button and notification bell as well. Obviously if you do that, that'll be much appreciated. And I think without further ado, we should just get straight into it. I'll just loosen the lid, and then we shall do a little 3, 2, 1, kapow! Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. I also have the t-shirt because it's on top as always. Always a good place to start. Oh, got all the wormies off it. Oh, this is cool. I've never seen merch for this before, so I'll make sure you can see it properly. So it's obviously a very striking white design on the black shirt, and it says St Mungo's Hospital, maladies and injuries, diagonally. So this is, of course, this is obviously the magical hospital, which is Wizards, where Neville's parents are. That's the most notable people I can think. Oh, I'm sure many people paid visits to it, but there's definitely a part where we find out the Neville's parents are there. But yeah, magical hospital. It's a really cool logo, like feathery wings, the snakes on a staff, which is like a medical symbol in the Muggle world as well, and then little floral details around. And yeah, again, very cool with the white on the black. And I've never seen St Mungo's, anything St Mungo's related, so that's really cool. Right, so we've got a few boxes, and we've got a poster, or some sort of rolled up artwork. I guess it's not a movie poster, what else would it be? So let's have a look at that. I'm going to guess it's going to be another community artist. Very exciting, because they're always good. And wow. Oh, this one's adorable now. You can saw that. How adorable. Okay, this was not so good. So here we have little Harry looking in the mirror of Erised and seeing himself with his father, who is exactly like him, and of course his mother, James and Lily there. And look how happy he looks. Look at his, he looks so happy there, and look at his little face. The real Harry is just a reflection of Harry. He looks so longing for what he's seeing. It's so adorable, and the colours are beautiful. This nice blue colour, and then there's sort of a warm glow surrounding the family. Yeah, it's really cute, and I really like this art style. It's different to any other one we had so far. And we have JOM, G-O-M 2020, I think it says down here. I'm sure we'll find out later in the cheat sheet, but I love that. That's so adorable. It's definitely one I would put on my wall quite happily. So let's have a look. Oh, we've got a badge this month. Do we have a charm? Oh, I'm not seeing. Oh no, we have a charm. So we'll look at the charm next. I'm very excited about the badge as well. I've been having them for a while. Let me just crinkle the, where is it? The charm open as far as I can from you guys, and let us have a. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what it was at first because of the way the sort of the hole to make it into the charm is through it. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Hello. Please focus. Okay, right. I think I just have to stay. Oh no, there we go. So if you can see, it is a little night bus. You can see the 3 stories of windows, and again, because of the way the hole is in the side of the bus, I wasn't sure what it was at first, but that's definitely what it is. If we turn it to the front, again, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that, but there's little details of the front of the bus and the windows at the back of the bus as well, but very cute. I don't know how much longer we're going to get to focus, so we'll move it, but that's a very cute charm, little night bus. Again, don't have any night. I personally don't have any night bus merch, so my first piece, and that's exciting as well. Also, new merch. I've never seen anything of this, the heartwarming scene of the Mirror Airside, which I think there would be more going about with that, but no, everything so far is something I have nothing like in my collection already, which is awesome. So I'm excited to see what the badge is, because it's been a long time, I feel like. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's been a long time since I've had a Geekgear badge. So, 3, 2, 1, kapow! Oh, it's a good one, guys! Oh, I was so... Okay, well, let me get it to... Let's put the focus game again. Come on. Way back. Oh, please. There we are. Now we're in focus. It's easy, so note to self, never ever play with camera settings. Anyway, so now if I can get it to not glare, there we go. Now you can see the swirliness I was talking about, and see the beautiful detail of that enamel outline. It's very beautiful, and I was, and you can see even in the backing, oh please be focused, the backing of the card has the carriages at the festival pools. So what makes me really happy about this is, as I said, please camera, work with me once more, just let me focus on it once more, come on, you've done it before. There we go. So yeah, because it has this swirliness, it reminds me so much of the Loot Crate boxes, and I think they've done a Thestra one that I missed and I forgot it, and I was quite disappointed because, you know, well, if you've seen any of my videos before, you'll know magical creatures are my favourite part of the magical universe, so anything magical creature related is awesome. And as I said, I felt like I was missing out on a Thestra pin, and now I have one. Hopefully Geekgear are going to do more magical creature pins of their own, especially with this beautiful swirl, and that's such a beautiful blue colour as well. So, okay, we've spent enough time trying to get that to focus. Some of that will have been cut out for you though, so don't worry, but believe me, I spent a lot of time trying to get that to focus. So anyway, we have 3 boxes left. They're all very intriguing. We have a chocolate frog box, we have a box with some sort of woodwind instrument looking thing on it, and we have a sword box. Let's look at the chocolate frog box and see if we have an actual frog made of chocolate, or if it's not chocolate. I don't think it's chocolate, but it is adorable. Let me get it out. No, it doesn't smell like chocolate, but it is. Oh, it is an actual little froggy, and he is made of brown resin, I want to say, like what the wands we get are made of usually. But he's brown and he's shiny and he looks very much like he is chocolate. There we go, there he is. Look, his little face. How cute is he? Hello, ribbit, ribbit. Hop, hop. He's a good, he's going to focus again, but as you can see, he's a good size. Like, he's about the size of my hand, well, he's not the size of my hand, but he fits sort of a palm of hand size. And he's got a good bit of solid weight to him. He's just adorable. I mean, he's a frog, there's not much to say, but a chocolate coloured frog. But he is adorable, and I'm very happy to have him. He kind of counts as a magical creature. He's chocolate. And he's not going to melt, because it's not actual chocolate. And it must be hard to be, like, if I was in the wizarding world, like, I love chocolate, so I would eat these, let's be honest, but look how cute they are. You'd feel, and especially because they hop around like real frogs, I'd feel a bit weird about eating them. I'd feel a bit sorry for him. But luckily he can stay with me on my shelf forever. So that is all awesome. Now we're going to open this mysterious instrument box that's got our same Latin writing that's been in the last few boxes. And this is what we've got on the box. It's like a sort of wooden flute or a penny whistle. If you're Scottish or Irish, maybe from other places in the UK, I don't know, you would maybe have experienced a penny whistle. I did. But wow, I want to say, oh, let me think, I see it. I want to say that this is Hagrid's. Does Hagrid not have a little whistle? Because it feels like something Hagrid would have made himself, because you can see this middle section if we can get it to focus. There we go. You can see this wooden section looks like, again, it's made out of, this might actually be sort of some sort of ceramic or resin, or I'm not quite sure, but whatever it's made out of, it looks, the middle section here looks like it's made of actual wood. There's knots and everything in it, and the rest of it, the lighter coloured stuff, you can see, yeah, you can kind of see that it looks like it has these marks in it. It looks like it has been carved kind of roughly. Then it's got these rings of, again, bark, and then it's got little holes. Hole up here. It doesn't have a hole in the tip, so it, although if you look down the barrel of it, as it were, you probably won't be able to see, but like these are actual holes here, and that hole, you can see that hole if you look down sorry, you can see that hole if you look, won't show on camera if you look down there, but there is no hole at the top, so it can't actually be played in any way. But it's very cool, and again, we're gonna have to, there's no cheat sheet. Wow, I remember now, we did get an email saying that, from Geekgear, saying that some of the boxes, there was an issue with the cheat sheets, and so to get all boxes at a time, some would be shipped without a cheat sheet. And I believe you can email them for one, but it's going to be a bit late for that now, because I didn't know right now I didn't have one. So we're not able to consult a cheat sheet to find out any more about this. So please let me know in the comments below, guys, if you know. I'll do some research of my own as well, probably. If I can't get to the bottom of it together, but I feel like Hagrid has this, because it looks like it's obviously something handmade, and Hagrid seems like the most likely character to carve something out of wood, and I feel like he would have it in, I feel like he does have a whistle thing that he plays, and it may be like attract some of his beasts, like Pied Piper Pamela's, but I don't know about that part, but I feel like this is a Hagrid's, so let me know if I'm right about that. But either way, it's awesome. It's got, again, good size. It would actually be like a proper, if I hold it back a bit, like you can see the length of it, and where my fingers are covering the holes, very small holes, but it's almost like an actual, like it would be playable. If I had a hole in it, it would be the right size to be playable. Like a tin, it's almost tin whistle size, is what I'm trying to say, but failing. So we're going to open our last boxy with this little sword. So I'm thinking we may have a sword, and I can see a red gem peeping out. Can you see that? So I'm thinking we do indeed have a sword of Gryffindor. We do. Oh, it's amazing. We're going to take it out of the shiny reflective packaging. This is awesome. It's like, it kind of reminds me of a letter opener, because you know the size of it here. It's very thin and spindly actually. But let me see if I can get any sort of focusing. Yes, we can. So first of all, oh, quite close. Surprisingly in focus, you can see we've got the beautiful stone at the top here. And then it's so tiny that even though it does seem to be really focused, I still don't know, it's so tiny you might not be able to see all the details. But there is so much intricate carving details. There's another tiny little gem right here by the fingernail. On either side here is a little gem and another little gem here. The back is the same carvings, but I know it's the back. Oh, there's also a little tiny gem at the top. And another little tiny one underneath the main big one here. And another little tiny one there actually, and there. I don't know if I showed you all them. And actually these side, oh, sorry, I went off. So what I was saying is there's the gem at the top here that you can see, there's one at the very top. There's a tiny little one on the stripe underneath it. And then these well, there's another one on this stripe and this stripe, top and bottom of the sticky out bits. Sticky out bits have the gems at the very end of each one, and they each have a little strip going around. That's a whole strip of red gems. And again, very, whoops, come on, come on, come on, very tiny little detail. There we go. I think you can see all these detailed carvings and such like little gems, and as you can see there, it actually says Godric Gryffindor, so that's how I know that's the front, because the back doesn't say that, but the front does. Beautiful touch. And also make sure that I know exactly that's what it is without the cheat sheet. But how beautiful. I'm just going to try, oh dear, I shouldn't try one more time to get a zoomed in focus close up so you can really appreciate, hopefully, all. You really need to see this thing in person, guys, to be honest. I know it's a sucky thing for me to say because, well, unless you're, hopefully you manage to get this box for yourself as well, and you will be able to, but if you can't, I apologise for saying that, but just the level of detail, like, you really need to hold it really close up to your face to get, there's like, actually, I wonder if you can see, oh, right, focus, see, I held up my face, that's out of focus, and get it back, boop, 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 boop. Can you see, oh, can you just make out that here, this section right in the middle, is a little phoenix, or a bird, but I'm guessing it's a phoenix because, you know, fox. Goodness me, sorry, I keep moving it out. That's the thing, I need to keep moving it to my face so closely to see things for myself. I keep moving it out of view, but it's like fox brought it to Harry, which makes me think phoenix. And then again, don't know how well you can see, but right down here, there's a little horse's head. And I think, again, sorry, I had to move it to see it myself, but I think this part, this is a wizard with a little, like, almost like Dumbledore actually, because it's got a little beard and hat, and again, I don't know how they're going to see that, but this thing is just, wow, so much little details that you could just stare at it for ages, and so many beautiful gems, and again, the Godric Gryffindor, and a very cool font too. I love it. So, well, we can't look at the cheat sheet now, so we'll skip that portion of the video and go straight to favourites, I suppose. And my gosh, this the top. I mean, this is one of these boxes where there's literally nothing I don't like. It's all so cool. I mean, this artwork, again, it is just so cute, like the art style. Like, look at the look of love from James there, and look at Lily's little closed eyes of happiness, and Harry's little, I mean, you can't really see much of the real Harry's face, but you can kind of see a longing look, and it almost looks like he's got tears coming out of his eyes, if you can see that little shiny bit there. And then look at how happy little Harry looks. It's just so cute, and the art style, the sort of cartooniness, and the colours and the soft glow of love in the mirror, they're beautiful. And of course we have our little frog, oh gosh, don't want the sword away, our little frog, who is just adorable. I love him, and again, so actually yes, this whole thing has continued the theme of things I have no, that's a lie, I have a chocolate frog poster and a chocolate frog big chunky pendant necklace thing that we got in a Geekgear box, and the poster all came in a Geekgear box. But so my favourite, like, I'm so glad we actually finally have just a frog that looks like made of chocolate but isn't. Like, I'm glad they didn't just give us like chocolate frog sweets. Like, we've had sweets before, which is great, but then you eat them and they're gone. But this, I can keep him forever. He's not going to melt, he's not chocolate, I'm not going to eat him, he's just going to sit on my shelf and be adorable forever. And again, this is another thing, but this is another one of these pieces of merch, well, I've forgotten that word, just doesn't sound right no matter how I pronounce it. Anyway, merchandise, that obviously we all know it's a chocolate frog from Harry Potter, but it could just easily be a little froggy ornament that just happens to be a dark brown colour. It's a subtle, it's one of the things you could have on your shelf, and someone in the know, fellow Harry Potter fan, would come into your house. If people could come into your house right now, that's a whole other issue for us Scots right now, but anyway, and would say, like, oh, that's a nice frog ornament you've got. No, sorry, someone that was in the know would come into your house and, like, know it was a chocolate frog. I'd be like, that's cool, you've got a chocolate frog. Somebody else could come in, maybe a parent, grandparent that doesn't know much about Harry Potter, isn't that into it, or anyone that's not into it, and would just be like, oh, that's a cute frog ornament you've got. Versatile, which we like. That was a very long, waffly way to say it's a versatile, subtle piece of merch. Then, of course, we have our cute little flute pipe thing. Again, the detail, with like the wood effect, and I do kind of wish it had an actual hole in the top so we could, although I wonder if you could technically, let's try this, I'm going to do it off camera so you don't have to see my mug making weird blowing instrument faces, but I'm wondering if I can do it sideways like a flute, and blow, because I'm saying there's not a hole up here, but maybe I can blow into that hole and get a sound. Let's see. No, apparently not, at least I can't make it. I guess maybe because, well, I was going to say it's not made of wood, like a woodwind should be, but a flute is made of metal, isn't it? Either way, it's not made of this stuff. Or maybe it's just you do need the whole, I don't know, I'm not musical enough to know, but the point is I cannot get a sound out of it, which is a shame. But it's not an instrument, is it? It's a replica of an instrument, so can't really complain, and it's adorable. Do wish I knew more exact details of it, but that's my problem, not Geekgear's. And, you know, I'm glad I have the box. I wouldn't have wanted to wait longer for it, just so I could have a cheat sheet, and I'm glad they did just go ahead and send it without. It's better than having to wait. And then of course we have our little charm. I'm just going to go straight onto my bracelet as soon as I finish recording. It's a very cute little night bus. The t-shirt is great, never seen anything from St Mungo's, and the black and white strikingness, very cool. And of course my beautiful, I just love that colour of blue. And the detail, and he's so cute, and he's so small. My little thestral here, and of course, my sword, my Godric Gryffindor sword, which I have to say, as a proud and loyal Hufflepuff, hence the yellow in here, I still am in love with this. It's just so cute. I love how small it is. I don't know if they mean it to be like used as a letter opener, but it'll be not getting used for anything other than display in my house, because I don't want anything to happen to it because it's so cute. And so in terms of my favourite item, all of it really. If I had to pick a least favourite, it's probably going to be the t-shirt, just because everything else is so amazing. Even though it's amazing, it's just, there's just so much good stuff on this, something has to come bottom really. And as much as I have been singing the praises of the black and white strikingness, personally, I like a bit of colour in my t-shirts, so although I do think it's very striking with the black and white, I personally do prefer like a bit of a bright colour in there, which should also be striking. But my favourite items are, my top three is probably my froggy, my sword, and my little thestral. Oh god, he's jumping away from me. But again, the artwork is also very high up there, and then this little flute thing, adorable, and the pin is cute too. It's all good. It's too hard, guys. Yeah, those are my top three, followed by the coaster and the flute, and then maybe the charm, just because it's so small, and I do find it still a bit odd the way they've cut the hole right to the side of the bus, but I guess it's too narrow to do it to the end of the bus, so when you've got to cut a hole through a bus, it's going to be a bit weird wherever you put it in it, so God knows, very, I don't know, something no, not very good enunciation by my part there, but anyway, yeah, so that's probably, that and the t-shirt are probably towards the bottom, but all in all, a very strong box once again, and I'm very excited to own all of it. And again, as I've said, just to reiterate, all of these items are items unique to my collection. As I said, I do have a couple of Chocolate Frog related items, Geekgear in fact, but this is definitely my favourite because he's so cute. He's an actual Chocolate Frog, which seems so obvious to do. Well, he's not an actual Chocolate Frog, he's just a replica of an actual Chocolate Frog, but it seems like the most obvious Chocolate Frog merch, but I have yet to have one, but now I do, so yay. Awesome, so let me know what your favourite or least favourite items were and your general thoughts on the box and the items in it. Next video should be, I think, should be the special edition. I think that might be coming at the end of October, so is it, or is it end of September? I can't remember. So it's either going to be that, the special Halloweeny Toil and Trouble special limited edition Geekgear box or just the October Geekgear box, whichever one comes first. But both of those coming up to look forward to. So very excited for this. Limited editions are always amazing, as are the regular boxes, clearly. But yeah, that's exciting. So stay tuned for that on the channel. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on that. I apologise for clapping around my microphone. And don't forget to give this a little like if you've enjoyed this. Drop me a comment, tell me your favourite, least favourite things, your thoughts, and also anything you can tell me about the flute. We're greatly appreciated. And I'll see you all very soon for another video. Bye guys!